I got pushed to call you earlier than normal. I was gotten up earlier and took care of what I needed to, but
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to have a longer time working on me today in one session, so to speak, which they usually like to do. It's whatever. It's so difficult to say anything. As I sit and relax when I don't have to function on anything here, like mostly when I'm in the chair or sometimes just sitting here, I'm understanding and becoming more of what I actually am.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not this physical body, of course, as myself. There's just this understanding I got to get. I have stuff I have to do, but it's relative to how I look at things.
Yes.
There's no emotion. There's feelings, but there's no emotion. It's not being emotional about anything, and excuse me.
That's a relief. That's a
Yeah,
relief.
it is. It's a big relief, but also it's part of release, letting go of the
Yes.
body, because I understand it's not me. I mean, I've always known it's not me, but I mean, it's a complete change
Mm.
to who I am. Instead of Jay, it's just Ara.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't call me Ara. I am once I'm free, but you understand what I'm trying to say.
I do, yeah.
Comprehensive was the word Lily kept pushing in my head. It's a comprehensive understanding of who I am. And also, that being the case, when I come out, I won't have any emotional aggression or ties to a body or anything. It's,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay. Well,
Spain is having a national power outage. So I don't know if Spain's national power outage is affecting Deanna's
oh, you're
comms.
kidding.
Yeah.
Deanna told me that.
Okay. Yeah. Spain and Portugal knocked out.
Who flicked the switch? Of course, well, not of course, but I can't see for myself, and Lily's keeping me out of it. But the two that are closest to my mind here are Zoros and China.
Mm-hmm.
Russia has a finger on the hand that's involved.
As always.
Yeah, the U.S. I'll tell you what, the U.S. government has so often been in the mess of things. Some folks I can't stand. I'll take care of them when I'm free. Is the Bushes?
Mm-hmm.
They're disgusting son of a bitches. They've always been rhinos. They're redoing things to get the power back on.
Mm.
But it was an attack, but a test.
Okay, yeah.
When I say a test, they're testing for a real big attack later and relative to other countries. Spain opened the front door for him. Who's this asshole in Spain that's in charge?
Let me just check the Prime Minister.
He's a king or something.
Okay, yes, there's the king as well.
The king wants to regain total control of the country. And that's why he agreed to what just happened.
Felipe.
Yeah, that's the asshole. He's not king enough.
Yeah. So someone's got something on him, and that's why he's playing ball.
Well, yeah, but he wants it too.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He said he's taking control. I couldn't understand at first because there's some things about him I like, but he's not. He's like if the Queen of England says go to war, you have to go to Parliament.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with him, and he wants more control.
Mm.
But I don't think he wants control. He wants to bring Spain back. Is his thought process to where he felt Spain was at its best, and it's not just about power; it's about for the people.
Okay, so he's playing ball to try and get some alliance that will
Yeah,
eventually
he's
help.
trying to position himself better on the board,
Yeah.
but he wants to take over Spain, and he wants to try to do what's right. But he's a pawn on a chessboard with bishops, rooks, kings, and queens.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be that tall king so he can stand up to the others and say no.
So he's playing a long game.
Yeah, that's the way to say it.
But he's probably being outplayed himself by someone.
Yeah, but he's standing against the wave. The wave is crashing and going around him, but it hits him in the face too.
Mm.
He feels the more he understands about what they're doing,
Yeah.
the more he can behind the scenes prepare for when it happens, for the real thing.
Okay.
And he'll know how to how to counteract it. He'll be ready.
Yeah.
As soon as that happens, he'll turn his own switch.
Yeah.
Do they have nuclear reactors? Why am I seeing nuclear reactors?
Hang on.
Spain has atomics, don't they?
Peaceful only. Let me just check.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, five nuclear power plants.
Yeah, he's going to use nuclear somehow. His thought process is that he has to protect that the most.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing. Because I always liked that guy, but
he's 57. He's 57.
Huh?
So
Wow.
Yeah, 57. I'll send the link to this video on YouTube to Deanna so that she gets that information.
Yeah, thank you. That would be nice. It's funny when we have to use words to communicate, unlike our natural condition, our state of being as ourselves, spirit, sentient energy. We communicate with each other. They call it telepathy, but we express our feelings, thoughts. I mean, it's one complete bundle. It's open, whatever. When someone's not in spirit form and they're not being complete and open, you can tell. It's like the person, before the person starts talking, he says, I'm going to lie to you, but here it is. And I had told Deanna something from when I first woke up. And Lily brought it to my head this morning. I think, like I said already, that I got pushed out early this morning. When, Deanna is, she soars from Lily and I, but she's strongest in the animal essence portion. And that's one reason why she's so damn powerful. But, and so's, like Burjou, she's really strong, but Stephanie Stiffwicks, very powerful. And she's involved with people everywhere, whereas Deanna is, and she's doing, well, it's kind of, the wording isn't as proper as I'd like it to be, but it's like royal family stuff. With the ETs, all Deanna and mine's kids, and
a representative function.
Yeah, she's a mother, not monarch. What do you call it? The mother.
Yes,
begins with an M, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is it monarch?
Monarch for a king or a queen. Monarch, yeah.
Matriarch,
yeah.
Matriarch.
Matriarch is a kind of powerful mother.
Yeah, she represents the family in that way because she's because of the kids and everything, and she is. Anyway, I got so far off track. I'm trying to find the railroad tracks again. But when we're talking with words in a physical body, it's much more difficult, and that's part of the plan, to convey our thoughts, because we can't use telepathy, even though sometimes that's actually happening, but only in the rarest of occasions. But when I was first waking up, I had this huge Black Panther with me, who was actually Wolfhagen. He changed his after I was awoken and doing stuff. He gave me. He came to me as Wolf. He said, I knew who it was when I saw him. It was Black Panther, but he said, if you would, I'm taking this form. And the reason why is because Wolf is the representative of like 666, the strong overall category of metaphysical abilities. What do you
intuition.
Intuition, thank you. I've said it 1,000 times, and there I was with an empty basket.
And that's the true 666, not the nonsense 666 about.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, what that was about? Nero's address in Rome was 666.
Yeah.
I've seen a devil, I know who he is, and his number is 666. Nero was insane. He was like that from birth.
Wow.
Yeah, he was messed up, and he was slowly, as he grew up, being groomed to do what he did by the other side. Oh, yeah. Robert, I think it's Robert E. Bigelow, but it's Robert Bigelow. Robert E. Bigelow. He builds rockets and stuff that's used in war. And when someone's not insane about that, it's especially in physical bodies, it's important that we're strong. Wherever our strength is. But he's the one that's been putting hundreds of millions of dollars and they're trying to find a way to communicate with the good ETs.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And the reason why, I mean, it's for himself as far as talking and understanding, but much deeper than that, the mountain he's standing on is the mountain of, believe it or not, missing knowledge. Unfulfilled wisdom. He knows that he could bring free energy to the planet and health and everything else if he could just talk to the ETs. That's why he's got his own space station he has forever.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good person. He's got he's a soul angel also, but he's got good heart energy too. It's greenish, light green, spiritually healing, but he's got a good heart too. You know.
Sorry, the
Yeah.
delivery just arrived. Just
Good.
cheers. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Andrew, bye-bye.
It's like a mini Christmas to get us through the day.
Yeah, it's just some nice fruit bars.
It's so funny that for years I haven't gone anywhere. You know, my whole world is just being here, but I had to be like that because I have to be alone to process myself, my thoughts to get out of here.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, when you asked, you know, sure, you don't want me to stay a little bit when you came over flew across the pond to help me. I immediately said, no. It wasn't anything to be taken personally.
No.
I have to be isolated.
Yeah, solitary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So much shit goes on here. Communication and still killing shit everywhere. Excuse the French. A truck, big truck. Missiles. Delivery. It's Iran and moving towards Israel. Really just showed me that it's a military truck, but it doesn't look like one. It looks like they're getting food, bringing food or TVs or whatever. Let me make sure I got this right before I say it. 4 or 5 days they'll have it all set up. That includes transport and everything. It's already moving. They are really. Iran's getting more supplies from Russia. China has promised to give them even more satellite information. 4 to 5 days, a little over 4 days from now,